Alright, so I am thrilled that we ended up getting that Kricketot evolved into Cricketune. That was my main ambition through getting it to Eterna City, but we got there. If you missed that, you can see the drama in getting it evolved last episode. Feel free to pause this, go back and come back afterwards. We'll be here, I promise. I guess we should try and get Happy to try and level up a bit in the meantime while we have her around, just because, well, I thought Kricketot was going to be the real struggle, but apparently Happy is going to be even worse. Didn't think that was ever going to be able to happen, but that's just the way we've gone. I did, between episodes here, just change the background. Well, it's the banner at the bottom, so hopefully down there, probably further towards the left, you should see Cricketune in the bottom left corner. Hope so. If I didn't, I'll give myself a slap afterwards. We should be good, though. Should be good. Oh, Buneri. Stop. Stop. I'd rather you actually attack me, just so we can speed things up a little bit, but what are you going to do? Oh, they're both at it. If only her Chansey could have had at least, even if it wasn't a very good special move, any type of special move, like Shockwave even, would speed this process up massively, but it's not the way it goes. Look at the damage we're doing. I think we did actually 1 hit point of damage to Buneri then. How depressing. Yeah, they can use it, and it does. Well, a Chansey probably has 120 hit points maybe at level 20. Oh, Lord. Please. Please. We'll win this battle in a bit, I promise. I hope. Maybe. Eventually. Oh, Egg Bomb moved. Oh well. 1 hit point. Hooray! We did it. 132 experience. Enough for a level up, so it's still worth doing. It's just, I wish it was a bit quicker. No attack again. I clicked through that level up very, very quickly. I didn't want to see it. This is going to take too long, so let's just get a Pokemon that could do something to this. Let's get Chingling out super quickly. I just really want the experience, and I'm pretty sure last episode we went through all the mandatory battles in here. I don't actually think there are any other than those. And I'm not sure if all of them are mandatory. I think they are. At least all of them bar one, I'm sure, are mandatory. One of them I think you might actually be able to dodge, but we need all the experience we can get. Oh, geez, got a level up off that. That's awesome. Oh, level up's pretty gross, though. Given that he is a happiness level up, we're going to be waiting a while there. Yes, that was the final mandatory trainer, because this is the very last section of Eterna Forest. I just wanted that item. 2 Budews at least is good for our Pokemon to get some special attack effort values. Again, it's really hard to turn the competitive part of your brain off, even if you haven't been playing competitive Pokemon for 13, 14 years at the point of this coming up, which is crazy to think about. Yeah, we're always trying to min-max. You're always trying. You just can't turn it off. This background, though, just the green on green, isn't really a top tier background, is it? I've talked about some of the other ones having some really nice, variants in colours and being a nice combination. This is just green with slightly lighter green. It's not very exciting, is it? Speaking of not very exciting, this battle, because they paralyzed Chansey, so it's even slower. After this turn, we'll just switch to Chingling again. It's taking way, way too long. And then we might only get into 1 or 2 more battles before we're out of Eterna Forest. And there's a little bit of a route before we get into Eterna City. Not a very large one, but there's a little bit of a route, so we'll go through that. And yeah, that'll probably be the end of my recording batch for today, because I know you can't see the time in, the bottom screen right now, but it's about 3:45. Took me a few minutes to fart about with making sure the piece at the bottom is the right Pokemon. Or at least it should be. Let's hope I put it in. That's the hope. Oh, that experience yield. Was this even worth it? Probably not, honestly. I guess it's because it's a... Is it a baby Pokemon technically, or is it just a pre-evolution of one that already existed? I don't know. Either way, it's not worth very much experience, is it? Clearly. Yeah, that's pain. I know it was split in half. That's still, like, no experience. Is this a shard? Yes, it is green shard. Alright, so... Oh, I thought I was going to get out of the grass, but apparently not. No. Apparently not. Do I really want to do this fight? I don't think I'm going to run away from Baneri, though, so I guess we'll... Again, switch into Chingling. Sad, sad times. Pokemon too rubbish to even run away. Excuse me, this is a safe for work channel. You can't be using that here. Safe-ish for work, I guess. Then again, if you're at work, first of all, hi, but you should probably be doing your work. Unless you maybe on your coffee break or something, in which case, you enjoy. Absolutely. You gotta try and find something between, you know, to break the day up, right? Now, I know at a previous employer, I used to, on my lunch breaks, I would always go for a walk out, you know, any excuse to get out of the building, really. Just because if I stayed in the building, even if I had lunch in, like, the lunchroom, I would get asked question after question about work, and it'd be like, come on, man. I just want a minute where I can eat my sandwich or, like, my bistro meal or whatever it is, then be left alone and be in peace. Oh dear. Okay, so everybody say bye to Cheryl. We helped her. We were an absolute gent. She would never really get there by herself, apparently. Given how she battled, that might be true. Sooth Bell. Really, really useful item for us. Bye for now. Ta-ra. No, not the video, just for Cheryl. Sooth Bell. Makes the holder more friendly. Although Scramble eventually is a happiness evolution, we're going to give it to Cheese for now. Because the first part of happiness evolution is just based on a stone, which we cannot get yet. We don't have an option. Let's switch Grapes in. Let's get a different Pokemon up front. So there's two routes, well, two halves of this route, effectively. We can go either down across this bridge or up across the grass. We're going to go through the bridge. Sit back and fish casually. It's a grown-up's hobby. Not me. I don't have the patience for that. How about that? I've netted me a feisty trainer. Having said that, you know, I certainly will watch test match cricket and it can last for 5 days, of 8 hours apiece, and it'd be a draw, so... Guess I can't talk too much, can I? Go Grapes. I don't know what nature power is going to be here, but let's try it out. Oh, Quick Claw activated too. Oh, it's Earthquake. Earthquake on a bridge. Let that sink in. I was really hoping it'd be Seed Bomb, but no. Then I thought, oh, it'll probably be Tri-Attack. Okay, we clearly need to switch out. This is not working for us. That is... That's terrible. Wow. When Earthquake is probably a 6 or 7 hit kill, you know you should switch. Yikes, that was bad. Which part of it's safe for work are you not getting the memo on? Oh. Oh, okay, well at least I paralyzed it, so I should outspeed it anyway. Use Tackle, don't miss. Thank you. I cannot believe in one of the episodes I used Tackle one time, the whole episode, and it missed. Level 14. Ooh, 0 in speed. That's unfortunate. Fisherman Joseph, you let a big win slip away. You sure did. You sure did. Nothing's biting. I could use a break, I suppose. That's what I'll be doing after this video. We're having tacos tonight. I'm looking forward to it. It's not a Tuesday, but any day could be a taco day if you're hungry enough. Level 8. Oh, yeah, this is the Magikarp guy. Well, I'm going to make the executive decision to just switch, and we're just going to mash through everything with Shinx, because otherwise this fight will take forever. It's not a difficult fight. Most of his Pokemon can't even attack us. We'll just use Shinx. We'll just accept that is what it is. Is it optimal for my experience gain and EVs? Probably not. But I don't care. I am not stalling out 6 Magikarps with either Happiny or with Cherubi. No, not doing it. I refuse. For you guys watching it alone, I refuse. I can do this and just, you know, cut back if I wanted to, but no, we're just going to keep sparking everything all the way through. I wonder if we'll be able to do this in one hit. It's level 16. Oh, we did. Perfect. Magikarp's defense actually isn't that bad. Its speed and its defense are both actually reasonable. Well, for unevolved Pokemon anyway. But everything else is absolutely atrocious, and obviously the less said about the move pool, the better, right? I mean, in a way, if you think about it, it does technically learn more moves than Smeargle. In that Smeargle can only through level up, you know, learn Sketch, and it can't learn any TMs. I know you could then say, well, it could learn any move. But that's just it copying a move. Is that learning it? It depends how you look at it. But yes, I hope you're enjoying the animation for Splash, because you're going to see it on probably every single Pokemon he brings out. Again, Magikarp's quite quick, so he's likely to go first. Pretty frequently, actually. And the experience yield is absolute manure. I should have just avoided this trainer. In all honesty, I knew he was here. But I couldn't remember which one of the trainers on the bridge he was. We do now. So at least there's that. Okay, finally, the level 14 dude. We're nearly there. We're nearly there, I promise. I'm surprised I didn't give it other useless moves like Water Sport. Although I don't think that's in the new Pokemon games, is it? I don't think that's in Sword and Shield. Yes. Oh! Shinx is evolving too. That means I'm going to have to update this the background for the next video following this, I guess. Anyway, there's no reason for Shinx to not evolve, so let's get that done. Bum, 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 bum. Evolved into Luxio. A typically weird-looking middle evolution. It just doesn't do it for me. I mean, a lot of middle evolutions don't do it for me, and I think most people would say for Pokemon that have 3 stages, it's usually the middle evolution that's the letdown. But I just want to put it in perspective for a second. I'm going to put these two next to each other. Luxio is 1 level lower, and it has actually slightly higher attack, albeit that's because of its adamant nature. But its stats are almost as good as Kricketune already, and it still can evolve. So Kricketune is effectively about as good as a middle evolution of a fairly mediocre to bad Pokemon. That should put it into perspective how... I said, Luxio evolves into a cool Pokemon. It's just not a very good one. I fished up some tough Pokemon. Let's have ourselves a battle. But yes, Luxray is in a different league to Kricketune. Kricketune is in its own... Well, not saying in its own league of badness. There's a lot of pretty poor Gen 4 Pokemon. But, it's bad. Oh, it's another Magikarp. Hippie hooray! That's not what I meant to say, but we'll run with it. Oh, dear, dear. What am I getting an email from? Ah, nothing important. That's spam. Go away. Having a watch that you can, have synchronized with your phone is awesome, but it's a little bit frustrating when you get as many spam. I'm sure it's not just me, but when you get spam calls and your phone, well, in my case, my watch, every maybe 10-15 minutes when I have a voicemail, it will vibrate. So, you know, you turn your voicemail on and it's either some robot speaking to you in Mandarin, or they're telling me that my social's compromised, or there's an iPhone whatever model at the border waiting for me to sign if I pay for, you know, gusto or whatever. It's like, dude, how many people actually fall for this? That it happened, you know, that they make these many voicemails as frequent as they are on some type of auto dialer, I'm sure. Clearly some people must fall for it, otherwise they wouldn't do it. It's a sad thought. It is a sad thought. Why did I bring Happiny in? I literally last battle was like, I am not going to do this. It'll take too long. And then I just ended up talking about spam phone calls and my brain turned to mush, I guess. Oh, dear, dear. Anyway, this is going a little bit quicker just because it was using, you know, we've got Leech Seed on it, so it is losing at least an eighth of its health every turn, thank goodness. But yeah, I never thought I'd say I missed the different variety of spam you get in an email, because at least then you get some variety, like somebody actually is trying to fish you, or something like that. Now, with voicemail, it's like the same 4 messages forever. First world problems, my spam is not interesting enough, I know. Oh, 30 experience each. Pain. We might be able to beat a Goldeen one-on-one, because I think it's going to use physical moves. Yeah, it's going to use Horn Attack. Yikes, that hurt, but we should be able to take it out in one hit as a result. Hooray! I think that gave me an attack EV I definitely don't need, but it gave me 379 experience. Oh, just please get defense, please. Oh, it's another Magikarp. Absolutely not. No, we're not going to stall it again. I guess this will be the debut of Shinx. Now it's evolved into a Luxio. Please just wreck its day. I don't want any more. I don't want to see it. I don't want to deal with it. Please just murder it. Please get it. Please just get rid. Throw it in the bin. Serve it with chips. Almost feels kind of abusive, doesn't it, that they just put all these Magikarps on land to battle. Look at that mad experience. Losing to a kid has me gasping like a Magikarp. Yeah, we just talked about it. It feels like it's something you'd be on some type of register for doing. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Anyway. Scramble's level 14. Hooray! You can see Eterna City, but we're not going to go in there quite yet. I want to steal some berries. I don't think there are any trainers on the top route here. I don't think so. Anyway, I want these berries. We might not ever end up using them, but it's better to have something that you don't need than to need something you don't have. Or, in my case, I'm going to be fighting the temptation to just hoard items forever. It can't just be me that plays an RPG and just grabs all the items they can, and because a lot of them are single use, you then almost never use them. It can't just be me that does that. Anyway, now that we've grabbed some berries, we are in Eterna City. And the only house that I really want to go through right straight away is this one. So, Underground. Underground Man. He gives us an item we're not going to be using, unfortunately. The Explorer Kit. We have tasks that he can get us to do, but I'm going to say no. I can't force you to accept my proposal if you're not inclined. I get so lonely sometimes. So we've broken an old man's heart. If we were using fossil Pokemon, this would be something we'd have to look into, but really it isn't. The only thing that the Underground for this run would be useful to get is the ability to get Heart Scales. Because Heart Scales we can use later to learn certain moves. Friendship Checker. Actually going to be useful. We're probably not going to use it a ton. So it's an app on our watch here that identifies Pokemon that like you. So I'm going to grab my mouse for a second. Hi. Is this it? No. Although you got to hear some Pokemon cry. That's its health. That's its counter. You can tell I don't use this very often, that I can't remember where it is. I guess... Oh, okay, I do remember. So, right now, we click on this. It is the right app. Right now, we just hear Pokemon cries. I'm pretty sure if they really, really like you, get, like, hearts and stuff come up. But we don't have any of that because they hate me for even trying to play this game with these terrible Pokemon. So, that's not a thing for us right now. Yeah, I'll be honest, 99% of the apps on there I don't use. I'll use the dowsing machine occasionally. But the rest of them are just set dressing. And at least this is back from a time before things like the Rotom decks that would just shout at you constantly to do things. At least our watch is nice and passive and quiet. Alright, beautiful. So, just to see where we're at. So we have Pokemon between level 14 and 16. We will probably get our backsides handed to us in the Eterna City gym, but we can find out about that in the future. So, I'm going to go work out the taco plan. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And yeah, if you do like the videos, let me know. Give it the old thumbs up, sub if you want to. I'm going to go get that dealt with. Maybe I'll remember to put Luxio in next video, in the bit down beneath. We'll see. We'll see how we go. Take care. Thank you for watching the video.